Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This time we have got a Dacia Dokker on hire for 2 or 3 days from Avance in Thessaloniki. So I'll just take you around the interior first of all. First impressions about the materials, they're not bad at all. I would say they're superior to the Peugeot Boxster that we've just had. They look quite hard, but they don't actually feel, they are hard, but they do feel a little bit softer. They don't feel brittle, let me say that, that's the best way. They don't feel brittle at all, they just feel solid, which is a good thing. So I've got no issues at all with the quality of the plastics. Regards to the fit and finish, I'd say, I mean, we've got it's a bit flaky there, but I'd say all in all, I'd say it's quite well bolted together. I wouldn't say it's, look, it's not expensive, yeah, but it's not bad. I mean, it's well bolted together. I don't have any issues really. Everything feels well put together. Window switches feel good. Door handles feel good. The dashboard is nice and clear, well illuminated. We have got a trip computer on it, which I don't really know what information that can give me, to be fair. I'm not exactly sure what that noise is, but every time the engine switches off, it does this when you're in the stop start. And then you've got to listen to this for like 30 seconds. It's a small annoyance. Steering wheel is nice. Door handles is good. Pockets are normal, nice and spacious. We've got storage here. But again, at least we've got a lip on the storage here, which I like, so nothing's going to fall out. Again, deep pockets here, so things will slide around, but at least they're not going to come out. This shelf here, I'm not sure what you can use that for. We've got the service book here. Yeah, so it's a 1461cc engine in this. In regards to horsepower, I'm not sure, but it goes well. The seats are comfortable. Will they last? Yeah, I think they'll last. It seems to be quite a hard wearing material. There's no rattles to speak of in the cabin. This is what we've got here. So I don't know, we've got a big space going up here. I'm not exactly sure what that is for. That is actually a nice touch. You can see what you've put upstairs. Answers on a postcard. Does this do anything? Anything between the seats? Yeah, we've got a little coin holder between the seats. Another one here. The cup holders, very good to have, essential for me. But they are a bit of an afterthought. They're not very deep at all. I'm not sure what they would hold. It's got the demist, it's got cruise control. Heater controls feel solid. I think they'll last. Let's put the stereo on. Decent, very decent stereo. It's got a USB radio. I don't know. Do we need to go into this? It's got aux set up. Oh, this is a cover for a USB. I got it. Okay. This is going to get lost. And that's really all I've got to say about the interior. I think it's very decent. With regards to the way it drives, I think it drives fantastic. I got in it and I didn't need to make any adjustments. Straight away I was comfortable and I could drive normally. I wasn't having to make allowances for anything at all, which is a real good plus. I had confidence in the way it handled. It's got good cornering on it. The brakes are great. The power is enough. So yeah, I've got absolutely no criticism for this van. I think it's very good. Then we do get a bit of rattle from the divider, but I think that's to be expected. And I think if you had the van, you owned it, it wouldn't be a big deal to sort out that. Let's go and have a look in the boot. So you've got the side door here, and this is the load area. So you can see that the divider comes in quite far. And it is a bit rattly, but again, if it's your van, I think you could fix this, make it not rattle quite easily. The doors feel really good. The handles feel strong. There's got another one on the other side. Look, it's a car-size van, so you don't get a huge amount of space in here, but it's definitely not. It's definitely bigger than the combo. Have a look. I'll put a link to the load bay specs for this, how big the load bay is, but I'd say it's definitely bigger than a car for sure, and it's got relatively good height. When you're sitting in the car, I suppose you're a little bit higher than most cars. Not a big difference, but you are slightly higher. We've got load hooks basically everywhere. I'm not sure if this liner is standard or not, but it does feel quite a sturdy liner. With regards to load hooks on the side, I don't see any, which is unfortunate. And I don't think it would be very easy to loop stuff around the walls either. So that is something to bear in mind. I think you would have to put your own load hooks in the sides if you wanted to strap anything like horizontally, which is a bit of a disappointment. I don't think you could get anything on here unless you go over the top. You could go over the top of this, I suppose, and get around it that way. And then if we open up the rear, so we've got the two halves. How does this one open? Okay, and we've got the handles on the inside for the other side. So that is what it looks like. We've got glass on this one, heated glass. This is what the van looks like. It's not a bad looking van at all in my opinion. Very decent. Mirrors are good size, easy to adjust. Maybe they could be a bit taller, but you know, they're not bad at all. The pedals, yeah, it's just very car-like. Everything seems great. Should we pop the bonnet if I can find it? Let's have a look. Oh, it's a nice touch. We've got a hydraulic jack on it. This is your typical 1.5 Renault diesel by the looks of it. I'm not sure how it's got so dirty. As a driving machine, I think it's very nice indeed. It's got good, nice steering. It's got good feel to the steering actually. I mean, it's probably better than... It's as good as most used cars. Maybe better than Volkswagen Seat, I'll say that. Very nice to drive. It inspires confidence. That's all you could want really. The ride on it is good, but I think it's got that bouncy feeling that you get in probably all vans when they're not loaded. It does feel a bit springy, but it never feels like it gets out of control. It's not a car driving position. You are a little bit elevated, but nothing crazy. But nevertheless, you do feel van-like. I'm not sure you get an idea of how far away the front of the car is. You can get a very long hood. So yeah, easily keep up with other traffic. I mean, it's just a really good van. You know, I've got no complaints at all. For this segment, I would definitely recommend this over a Caddy, I'd say. I'm sure this is going to be a bit cheaper than a Caddy as well, which is just an added bonus. The gear change on it is very good, I would say. Look, it's not mechanical. You don't feel as if you're meshing the gears. It's definitely a plastic feel, but it's like a tough, solid feel of plastic. So it's not unpleasant to use at all, and it seems to be very, very precise. So absolutely no complaints there, and I would go as far as to say it is a little bit of a pleasure to use. Hey guys, so obviously it's dark now. I just wanted to show you the dashboard at night. Super clear, and if you've seen the other van reviews, you know I've got a bit of a thing for the old TFT displays, and I would say that this one, even though the resolution is definitely better, is definitely worse, I should say. Like it's not pixelated, it's with, well, you can see what it looks like. It is a much clearer little display than the other ones, which are neither here nor there. They try to do a lot, but they're actually shit. Which is a bit of a theme with this van, really. It doesn't pretend to be anything it isn't. It's just a really nice, honest van, and it does everything quite well. I'm really taken by it, to be honest with you. I'm still loving the way it drives. I'm loving the ride. I'm loving everything about it, really. Seats are really comfortable. Like I said, it just feels like a really honest van. We had a Caddy a long time ago, but I would take this every day over the Caddy. This is a really nice engine to use. Really nice engine to use. It's been around for donkey's years. It's been developed by Renault and Nissan. It just seems like a very well put together van. It just seems like it will last. The gearbox feels normal. The handbrake is not electronic. The pedals feel really nice and positive. If I can touch on some of the negatives of the van, that would be the one of them would be the lock barrel. It's a bit sticky. The action is a bit what can I say, belligerent. Yeah, so there's one thing I don't like about the van, is that when you open the doors they completely obscure the lights. I suppose this is not going to be exclusive to the Dacia, but the door is very thick, and you know, you just cannot see the lights at all. I don't know if there's anything they could do with it. Put something here, maybe have extra lights here if it's going to be the perfect van. Obviously, I don't know if the other vans are going to be like this. Probably the same, probably being harsh on the Dacia here. But I'm setting the standards very high for this van. And another problem I have is that this bar here is very deep, very thick. When you're getting in and out, catch your back on it. The roof is low anyway, so that can be, you know, it's not ideal. But again, I suppose you need it here to give it strength. But like I said, I'm picking holes really, but just little things that could have made it, you know, a perfect van.